guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. So today I'm going to be doing this black rose inspired makeup. I saw this on Instagram done by Laura Kalmakoff and I just fell in love with it. I just feel like it's so simple yet intricate in the same way. I don't know how to describe it because you're literally just painting the silhouette of a black rose. You're not even doing highlights or shadowing, but I just felt like it was so pretty and I absolutely fell in love with the design. So I thought it's a simple thing. I'll just do it on myself, kind of ease myself back into that creative mode that I want to get into. So anyways, if you want to see me recreate this makeup look, just keep watching. Hey guys, so to get started, I'm going to be taking my Buckle Bunny Beauty Fringe Benefit Primer and just applying this all over my face before going into my Too Faced Born This Way foundation in Warm Nude and just applying it all over my face with a large Morphe buffing brush. Next, I'm going to be taking my ColourPop No Filter Concealer in number 14 and just applying this to the areas I would like to highlight. So that's going to be under my eyes, my forehead, temples, and you just want to make sure to blend this out. I would normally do contour first, but I just kind of wasn't really thinking when I did this. So now I'm going to be moving on to my cream contour, and I'm just going to be taking my Buckle Bunny Beauty Cream to Powder Foundation in Caramel and Mocha, and I like to use these as cream contours because they just blend so beautifully and they're really easy. A little bit goes a long way, but you can also add a little bit more if you want a deeper contour. And then I'm just going to be blending this out, and I tried to use a little bit less being that I did do my concealer first, so I wanted to make sure that I didn't look too dark. Next, I'm going to be taking my Airspun translucent powder in a dry Morphe sponge and just baking my face before moving on to eyeshadow. I went ahead and primed my lids. Now I'm going to be taking my Makeup Geek eyeshadow in White Lies and just applying this to the brow bone for a nice matte highlight. Next, I'm going to be taking Peach Smoothie and just applying this into the crease just so we have a nice and easy transition shade with a little bit more color. Next, I'm going to be taking Country Girl and just applying this into my crease with a large fluffy brush. This is one of my favorite eyeshadows ever. I feel like it's just absolutely stunning. And then to top that off, I'm just going to be taking Purely Naked and applying this right over top just to help diffuse and blend it out a little bit. Next, I'm going to be taking Burlesque and just applying that from the outer corner to the inner corner and crease as well, just so we can get a nice smoky look, before adding a little bit of Cinderella into the inner corner of the eye just to help brighten that up a bit. You want to make sure to blend this out as well so that all of the shadows look nice and that there's no harsh lines. Next, we're just going to brush away the excess translucent powder so we can go on with the eyeliner. I'm taking my Maybelline Lasting Drama eyeliner in black and just applying this onto my lash line. Now, I've always had trouble with normal eyeliner, making sure it looks just absolutely straight, so I wasn't even going to bother, and I just wanted to go ahead and smoke this out because I did want this look to be a little bit more smoky, so I wasn't even going to try to be perfect. Next, I'm going to be going back into Burlesque and just applying this to the lower lash line before we take our eyeliner and tightline the lower waterline. Next, we're going to be taking our Too Faced Cocoa Contour Palette, taking medium and dark cocoa, and just deepening up that contour from earlier before we decide to bronze it up a little bit with our Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Then to add a little bit more flush, we're going to be taking our Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in Tipsy and just applying this to the apples of our cheeks. I'm then going to be taking my Morphe setting spray and then spraying that all over my face so our makeup lasts all day before moving on to highlight. I'm just taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills That Glow Glow Kit and I'm taking all of the colors and just applying that to the cheekbones, my nose, and Cupid's bow. For my lip liner, I'm just taking my MAC and Patrick Star lip liner in Mahogany and just outlining my lips before I take Mama Star and my Sephora Lip Luster in Luster Fig and just applying that all over my lips before moving on to curling my eyelashes and taking my Tarte Tardiest Lash Paint Mascara and just sweeping that through my eyelashes, making sure to thoroughly coat them so that we can have some nice volumized lashes. I'm also going to be taking my favorite Ardell Studio Effects lashes in number 231 and just applying that onto my lash line. And last but not least, we need to move on to the special effects portion of this makeup look. For that, I'm going to be taking my Maryland Paradise paint in black and looking at the reference photo in the mirror so I can make sure to make it look as similar to the photo as possible. You can also take your own inspiration from this and kind of do whatever you want, but I really like the way hers looked, so I wanted to make mine look as similar as possible, and I was just lightly sketching out the shape of the rose. Now, this is what's interesting, is because it's all black, there's obviously no highlights or definition to it, so it actually is going to kind of look good no matter what, as long as you make sure to add leaves, like I'm doing now, to make sure that you really fully give the illusion of the rose, along with adding some thorns onto the stem. It's gonna end up looking like a rose, or at least some really cool ink blot sort of makeup look. So just allow your inspiration and your creativity to take you wherever, and even though it's, you know, just kind of flat, there's no highlighting or shadowing, it's still going to look amazing and beautiful. Just have confidence in yourself and make sure that you get those nice sharp edges. And that is the completed look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment down below if you'd like to see next. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my videos. Speaking of seeing more videos, make sure to click the notification bell to make sure that you get alerted whenever I upload a new post. Trust me, I hope it doesn't get that annoying, and if it does, just turn it off. But just so you guys can see when I upload, because YouTube is being weird and kind of isn't letting people know, or my videos aren't showing up for people, so just do whatever you feel like. Anyways, with all that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!